Okay, another action-packed edition of sports this morning has just kicked off from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okunakwan. Welcome on board. The draws for the 2014 CHAN Championship will be done today in Cairo. Yes, the home-based Super Eagles team will be looking forward to that. We'll also talk about Nigeria's preparation for the final playoffs for the 2014 qualifying game for the World Cup. And we'll take a look at the UEFA Champions League, where everyone is talking about David Moyes and his 4-2 victory in the UEFA Champions League for Manchester United. Chelsea will be playing today, and of course, Arsenal will be depending on Mesut Ozil, $42 million buy, and then you don't pay such money and then you don't score a goal for Arsene Wenger. We'll talk about all of that today on the show, and then we'll give you a chance to talk to us. The league management company is doing so much for the Nigerian Professional Football League. We'll talk to Saliu Abubakar and some of the resolutions taken over the weekend in the game between Kano Pillars and Eimba. Action-packed world of sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Good just to win your next game. That's what was the job, was to win the game tonight, and we done the job that was required. And more importantly, it's a good start in the Champions League. That's the only thing I was interested in. Well, I knew that you have to. I think if you're going to win the Champions League, you need to have several world-class players, and Wayne would certainly come into that category. So it's really important that you have as many of them as you can in your team. You can see what some of the teams have got. And we have to try and keep adding to that and keeping the ones we've already got here. I think it was something which we made him aware of. I think more importantly was I wanted to get him back in really good condition and mentally correct when he was ready to play. And I think you see him. I think he looks he's moving as well as he has done. He's in a good place himself at the moment, and obviously any centre forward who's scoring goals feels good about himself.
And when you say Champions League, it probably looks a contradiction, because I won with Porto and I won with Inter. So I have to say that there were special clubs for me, and clubs that gave me two great moments in my professional career. But as I was saying, for many reasons, it's the club where I feel really at home in every aspect. But that doesn't mean that it's a comfortable situation for me. It's exactly the opposite. When you are a professional and at the same time you love the club and the people so much, you have one more reason to try to give good things to the club. For me, the important thing is that Chelsea had a dream, and the dream become true by winning the Champions League 2 years ago. I think it's normal that if you win it once, you dream to win it twice.
If you win it once, you dream to win it twice. The special one, well, these days they say it shouldn't be called the special one. Yeah. Jose Mourinho speaking ahead of Chelsea's clash with FC Basel of Switzerland. That's one club Mourinho wouldn't want to underrate. Tayo Salam is with me in the studio this morning. Tayo, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Austin. Jose Mourinho's new alias is the happy one, or the Godfather.
But it's pretty sad because his team let him down over the weekend. The 1-0 loss to Everton.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll be looking to bounce back. Like I said, they'll be playing Basel of Switzerland. Their team, they're not really the top team that should give Chelsea.
You're forgetting Basel gave Manchester United big problems in the Champions League. It's the Champions League, and anything can happen.
But I expect Chelsea to win this game. It's going to be a walkover.
Okay, we'll talk about it for Champions League later on the show, but let's quickly talk about the 2014 African Championship draw that will be done today in Cairo. The home-based Super Eagles will be looking towards that one. South Africa will be top seeds in today's draw, and then the host will be in Group A with winners DR Congo, Ghana, and Zimbabwe, the other teams in Pot 1. So that's it on your screen. Pot 1, there's South Africa, Congo, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Gabon, Mali, Libya, and Uganda will be in Pot 2, while the third group of seeds will be Burkina Faso, Burundi, Ethiopia and Nigeria. Tayo, with what we're seeing in the domestic league, Nigeria should shine.
Yeah, absolutely. Nigeria should shine, but it's not going to be automatic. It's still everything will still boil down to the kind of preparation we have towards this particular championship. And like we've said in the past, it seems we've started taking it very seriously now, because we know what Stephen Keshi has been doing. We remember what he did the last time. He tried to bring ahead of the game against Malawi, he tried to bring the home-based Eagles to camp along with foreign based, but it didn't work out like that. But it shows he's already thinking ahead. And the only problem I foresee with this particular team is we've seen over the past few weeks that we're starting to lose a few of our own base players now.
Yeah.
They won't obviously.
They need to travel.
They've gone. We've seen and I'm taking a look at the defense, especially Obuabuna is not home based anymore. He's in Turkey now, and
Dele Olorundare.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, so I don't know, but that's the good thing about football. Football is all about when a player goes out, another player gets the opportunity to prove his what he can do. So I expect Stephen Keshi to have scouted the league far and wide to bring in replacements.
And so that's the 2014 CHAN Championship draw in Pot 4. It will be Congo, Morocco, Mauritania, and Mozambique. The top 2 seeds in each pool will advance to the quarterfinal stages, which then becomes a knockout tournament. So that's it. Good luck to all the teams, and the draws will be done today. And
draws today in Cairo, and hopefully South Africa is proved to be a very good hunting ground for Nigeria, and hopefully we get to win our first championship.
And then when you look at this championship, gives you an opportunity to judge the development of local football in African countries. South Africa isn't doing so bad. Well, the Nigeria Professional Football League could see growth here and there. Coach Stephen Keshi did a good job by taking some home-based players to the Nations Cup, and then they became winners. Remember Sunday Umba plays.
Winning is an habit. Like that's the way it is. And these home-based players that were at the Nations Cup in South Africa, there's no doubt they would have gotten better from that experience, and that experience, if they can bring it into the CHAN Championship, then it will be very good for the league. Because I remember a lot of skeptics about the local league used to say then, how can we advocate for the inclusion of home-based players in the Super Eagles when these guys can't do well in their own local championships here? Because prior to this time, Nigeria still hasn't won this particular tournament before. But it's good to see them now. The experience they've gotten playing for the main Super Eagles, I think it would have rubbed off on them. And the likes of Sunday Umba, I presume is still home-based, and we don't know if it's going to be home-based come the championship. But the likes of him that have been to the Nations Cup, I think they'll be ready to go in South Africa.
You can say that again, Tayo. Azubike Igwekwe of Warri Wolves. You can see his confidence. You can see that, being with the top class players in Europe. He's a more composed player, but they sadly lost the penalty for Warri Wolves in the Federation Cup. So that's it. Home-based Eagles. We're looking forward to the CHAN 2014 African Championships draw, and then the tournament will be in South Africa. Yes, still in that league, the Nigeria Professional Football League. So much has been going on. We have been preaching no violence in our football, and that's it. Zero tolerance for violence in Nigerian football. And the league management company, the body responsible for the management of the league, they've been making so much efforts to ensure that we up the game. There's been some resolutions, and that's between the game between Kano Pillars and Eimba. That game will be replayed in Lagos. A game is yet to be communicated, and then so much fines have been given to Kano Pillars. All games will be played on Sunday, September 29th, 2013. And then today, there are games in the Nigeria Professional Football League. It will be Eimba versus Wiki Tories. Warri Wolves will take on Lobby Stars. To be Sharks FC of Port Harcourt taking on ABS. Enugu Rangers will welcome Aqua United. Nasarawa United will tackle Bayelsa United. To be Nembe City versus Kano Pillars. Kaduna United will play Dolphins. Kwara United will welcome Gombe United. And to be Sunshine Stars versus El Kanemi Warriors. El Kanemi Warriors, one team that has been doing so well this season. They're fighting, they're in the top 3, and they're fighting so much. Let's see if they can, newly promoted team, and then they are making a good one for themselves. Tayo, let's quickly talk about some of the resolutions made by the league management company. They have said that Kano Pillars will repair the camera that was damaged that belongs to Eimba, and then they have now banished them from their home ground. They will be playing at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna. I think measures like this should be welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Punitive measures like this, they have to be taken to, because we're tired of having this the reoccurrence of violence. A team goes away and is not sure if it's going to come out alive, and the fans, the cameramen, they're all in danger. This kind of issues, they devalue the league, and that's what we need to stamp it out totally. And it's good to see the LMC they're taking it very seriously, because we can't afford to continue like this. If the league is going to progress and develop, then we need to eradicate such issues.